everybody, welcome. Okay, good. Now we are live. There we go. Okay, so today I'll be trying out the NPO missions in Galo Dark, and I've never done this before, so I'm not really sure how this plays out, but I do want to test it out. So yeah, here we be. Let me just switch this one off maybe. Alright, cool. Okay, so I believe we first need to set up the NPOs, and for this mission I'm going to be playing orcs against Tyranids, and we have some of them here, the Tyranids, which are pretty much just primes for the time being. Didn't paint them yet. They are still just primed with Wraithbone. You got some Termagants or Hormagants, one of them. Hey Sworn, welcome. Welcome dudes. I've got 2 Leapers, 3 Warriors, and the Hormagants. And the way I set this up was that the Hormagants or Termagants, whichever these ones are, because I can't remember the names. These ones are the Trooper Brawlers. So you have 5 of them. Then we have a Warrior Marksman, which is going to be the Tyranids, like, I don't know, Lords, I guess, like the Prime Warrior, I guess. I don't know the names. Never played with Nids, so it's gonna be fun. Then we've got 2. I believe these guys were meant to be. What is it? 2 tough brawlers. That's it. Then we have a heavy brawler, which is going to be the leaper with the bigger like arm thing, like real one's risen up, pretty much. And then we have this one, which is going to be also a tough brawler, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's what we are going to be running, and I'll set him up in the battlefield first. And I believe that they need to be set up within 9 inches from this edge, so pretty much all the way like this. Okay, so let's see. I don't think they have any kind of rules for setup besides, like, well, just the deployment zone. So I think I'll drop the Warrior Marksman over here, just outside the door, pretty much like looking into this hallway. I'll move this out a little bit so you guys can see better. So you have a door here, 2 doors, one here and one here as well. Then we've got one here, 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 and here. So I'll move these ones out of the way, I guess. I'll leave them actually. Just not gonna put them in front of the doors so it doesn't confuse you guys. Oh, also we have one here. Yeah, must not forget. I'll leave this one here, I guess, or I'll leave this one out. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put this one over here in these sides, just so you can see like the whole corridor whenever he comes around. I'll put these guys up front since they are pretty much brawlers, so their job is going to be just running around and smacking everybody in the face. So let's do it like this. Let's put these tough brawlers, one on each side maybe. The leaper will be here, and the big one is on this side. Actually, let me switch these ones out. Yeah, this should be cool. And now just need to put the markers down for the concealed. They are all in concealed orders, pretty much. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This and this. There we go. Okay, now for my part, I'll be playing the Eureka crew, the orcs. Can you give me a link to the website so I can order orcs? Yes, you can go to Kutami. I don't know if I can drop the link here, but if you Google Kutami, well, let me show you a card here. This is their logo, and it's pretty much just Kutami, like it is spelled over here. I can drop it in the chat. Just don't think I can drop the links. Yeah, so Kutami. Hold on, let me try and. Okay, can I do it after the live, Sworn? Is it okay? Hey Grim, I'll be here shortly, just need to run down to the shop. Okay, okay. So, now for my part, I've got two squigs, which are pretty much bomber squigs. Then I've got a, what is it? Data cards. Rekka Boss Knob, which is the one that's somewhat painted. Then we've got two, what is it? Rekka Bomb Squig, yeah. We got the Breaker Boy Demolisher, which is the one. Where is he? Where did I put him? The Breaker Boy Demolisher. Where is the Gitz? Huh. Okay. I've got two fighters. One Breaker Boy Crusher. Tank Buster Gunner. And a Tank Buster Rocketeer. This is Rocketeer, and this is the Gunner. And I'm missing one Gitz. Where did he go? Because I was painting them today, and they must have been moved somewhere else. I think he just gave up. Okay, well, it's fine. So, the mission I'm going to be playing today is Breach, and there's pretty much just one mission rule, which is to, well, destroy every operative. He ran away? Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much like, he looks like one of these, but his hammer thing has got pretty much like a rocket strapped to it in the end, and I really don't know what it is. I have no idea where he gone. Okay, we'll do it without him, I guess. I don't think I'm going to find him anytime soon. So okay, let's deploy them on the battlefields. Actually, let me see something. I might not be missing anything. I might just be crazy, you know. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 models total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, there's everything. Never mind. So I guess I have 2 Breaker Boys then. Huh. I think I put the wrong attachment on him. Either way, it's fine. So let's drop these Gitz, shall we? They need to be within 6 inches. And I'll be dropping the... This is the Tank Buster right here, right next to the door. Then we have the Rocketeer, which will be... I think I'll leave him here, just to be ready to shoot down the alleyway. Welcome, Inquisitor. Welcome, dudes. Sworn, thank you for the gifts. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream. Yeah, today I'll be trying out the solo kill team scenarios. And yeah, now I got the Breaker Boy Crusher. He's gonna be right here next to the door as well. The Squeaks, I believe I'll put him here. just ready to get into the fight and blow up in someone's face. The boss, where do I want to put him? Okay, I think I'll put the the boy here. Actually, I'll put the squig, and then I'll put the boys right here, I believe. And the boss will go here. So yeah, this is pretty much a free for all, not free for all, but all out death match, pretty much. So it's gonna be fun. I think. I hope. I don't know. I've never done this. So let's see how it goes. Let's see if I can do a good job. So it's my first time playing with the orcs. Never played with them. And I know the basic core mechanics, which is they get pretty much Wrecker Crew, Wrecker Bombs, God damn it, Wrecker Rampage. So if they fight, shoot, or charge on a 6, they gain 1 Wrecker point, if I'm not mistaken. And I can spend up to 3 of my Wrecker points, unless it's a Squeak Bomb, to turn a fail into a success. I can only have 6 at maximum, and I can spend them anytime I want, uh, as long as it is within a fight commands, pretty much. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Hey, welcome, dudes. Welcome. Sorry, Longinus. Welcome. So yeah, now who starts? That's the real question. I think I should roll out to see who goes first. Ba-ba-bum. Behavior. Yeah, yeah, so it's a roll off between the NPO and me, myself, and I. Alright. So the red ones shall be the NPOs, which is pretty much the NPCs, and the blue ones will be me. By the way, guys, if you want to see the multiple cam reviews, don't forget to go ahead and check out our YouTube channel. There you can find our top-down view and also our dice cam, which will be pretty much easier for you guys to see everything. So let's see. It's 2 trees, so, and the NPOs will go first. All right. So they won't be using any of the gambles, and I believe. Oh, and we both start with 2 CPs, if I'm not mistaken. So let me go grab 2 dices. So there's 2 CP for them and 2 CP for me. I don't know if they can use CPs, but I'll keep them there either way. So for gambits, NPOs want to use gambits, and I do get to use some. So let's see. This is strategic deploy. None of this. So where are my gambits? Faction rules. Nope, not here. I don't think I'll be using any gambits either way. These are ploys. So not here either. Or kill team. Yeah, the Wrecker Boys. The Wrecker Boys kill team. I'm gonna be trying them out today. Okay, so is it here? Nope, not here. Okay, I don't think I'll be using any gambits of my own then, because I do not see them here. So I'll be skipping that as well and just going raw. Okay, so they go first, and what a better way to start than to go with a brawler. So he's got 2 action points. He moves 6, save of 5+, and 7 wounds. So they move 6 inches. So let's see. Let's start with this one. So the door is here, is closed, the hatch. He is going to stay in concealed order, and he's going to spend 1 action to open the door, and then he is going to move a 5 inches, which will end up. So we've got 1 to the door, 2, 2, 3. Sorry, because it's 1 more to cross the door. So 2 more inches to go, and he's going to be moving up to here. Okay, so that's his activation. Now I'll be going with who? So if I open any doors over here, I'll be most likely just be vulnerable to be shot at. So let's see. Okay, I think I'll be moving with this guy, and he's going to spend 1 action to open the door. This one is the rock. No, sorry, this is Tank Buster. The Tank Buster Gunner. Yeah, that's it. And he's going to be moving then. This is 3 inches, so 4 inches through the door. And then 2 more because he moves 6. And I want him to be on which side? Now that's the question. Let's put him over here. And it should be fine if he's not in concealed order, because the enemies most likely won't be able to get to him anytime soon. So, okay. Now, this one's activated. Let's go to this one. He is going to activate and dash 3 inches to the door. So, not dash, just move actually. So he can move 6, so I'll move him right here. And spend another action to open the door, the hatch door. Next, what do I want to do next? So let's go with the, okay, so this guy, which has the little like chain swords underneath, this one will be, because I didn't put the right one, this one's going to be the, what is it? Yeah, the Breakaway Demolisher. So yeah, this guy with the little chain thing underneath, and he can move 6 inches as well. So he'll be moving pretty much 2 inches to the left. No, 1 inch like this. So 1, 2, 3. And then 3 more inches up to here, to this door here. So that's his first activation. And do I want to open the hatch door? I don't believe so. I think I'll stay put like this. And we'll go for the Tyranids. So this one will dash to the door, and he will open it. That's the first one. Quick one. Very quick one. We've got the Rocketeer here, which I'll think I'll activate him. And he is just going to open the door and move up to here and stay in concealed order, just in case someone wants to get a little bit sneaky and move through this corridor later on. So it's raining a lot. It snowed. Oh, it snowed there last night. How much does it cost to kill Team Box? I think it's between $40 to $30 or euros, I believe. I think it's around that price range, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it kind of depends. Like if you get any good deals or not. But yeah, I think it should be right around that price range, pretty much. And this guy will move 5, so he'll just stay on this side of the door in concealed order. Because there's no point in switching up to attack order. So that's done. Huh. This one will move here, so 3 inches, and spends 1 extra point to open this hatch. Yeah. So because the big one with the gun is over here, these ones are just basic warriors. So he's also done. Now for the needs, I think I'll move the big ones. What do you think? Start moving at the big ones or send the small waves first? Probably just send the small waves first. So they can move 6. So this is 6 goes to 5. 5, 6, 7, 8 inches total because he can move and dash. So we've got 6 inches like this. Hold on. 6 like this. And then 2 more. Dashing is 2 inches, right? I think it's dashing is 2 inches or 3 inches. Not, don't think it's 3. I think it's no. It actually should be 3. Guys, do you know if it's 2 or 3 inches the dash order? I forgot. So dash is 3 inches. Okay. So 6, 7, 8, 9 goes to 8. So yeah, 3 inches dash. Here he comes. The first one to come through the door. And I cannot shoot him because, well, the hatch is closed. Womp womp. And I need to spend 1 command, not 1 command point, but 1 action to open it. So, Decisions. I think I am going to move this one. Yeah, he can move 6, so it's 3 up to here. The breaker boy, and another action to open the hatch. So that way, my big orc can shoot him. My boss. There we go. So these ones are activated. These ones are not. The big ones. Alright. Well, let's start with who? Let's start with this one maybe. And he is the big brawler. So the heavy brawler. Which is funny because it's a leaper. So. And he can move 6 inches and has 6 action points. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of whack because he cannot shoot or do anything else, can he? And he should be right here. I bet. So okay, let's start with this one actually. Let's move him. He can move 6, so goes to 9, and then take 1 inch out. This. And then is 1 inch out, so he stays pretty much over here. Still in concealed order because he cannot shoot anything. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Welcome guys. So I'm trying out the NPO missions, see how they go. I've never done them before. I've only played the normal kill team. So this should be fun. Let's then go with the squig. The squig can move what, 6 as well? let's see, the squig can move 6, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. So also 9, so let's do this like this. So it's 3 inches to get to the door. So it goes 4 inches, 4, 5, 6. 2 more, and do I want just run him down the middle? Sure. 2 more, and then he's gonna dash. It's gonna be 3 more. Here goes the squig. This one has a dynamite on his teeth and a rocket strapped to his back, basically. The other one just has a grenades and a tank mine scrapped on top of him. So, squigs. Squigs being squigs. Okay, this warrior, he's just going to be moving. Should be moving like so. He cannot pass through his own teammate, so I'll leave him like this. Then this wrecker boy is already gone, so let's actually activate the squig. And the squig is going to move 3 inches up to here. Then 3 more inches and 2 more because of the dash. So this one goes to 6, minus 1 of movement goes to 5, and he's going to dash just pretty much 2 inches more. There he goes. Go squig, go! Alright. Now, who do we have left? We do have this one left, so he's going to be moving 9 inches as well. So 6, 7, 8, 9 goes to 8 inches. Like this. And then 3 inches back, which will pretty much end up right here. And they're moving. They are moving. Okay. And I think for the other 2 guys, oh no, it's me. Okay, I'll switch this guy to what is it? Give him an attack order, I think that's it. And the Wrecker Boss mob, he's got a pistol and a hammer, and he is going to do what? He's probably gonna move. Yeah, because it's 8 inches range. So let me get a ruler, it's easier. So this one is within, oh no. Yeah, I think I need to move to the door and then shoot him. Because I mean, I do have visibility and they are not in cover of anything. So yeah, either way, I think I'll do it like this. I'll move in just outside the door. So pretty much just a dash. No. I think I'll stay here. Yeah, I'll stay here. And just shoot away. So let's start with the shooting. So the rocket pistol, it's 6 attacks. So 2, 4, 6 attacks. Hitting on 5s. Damage 4 to 5. Range 8 and blast 1. Okay. So let's go. And since I'm shooting, I'm going to get a Rekka point, which are these tokens here, over here. So for you guys on YouTube and for you kids on TikTok, I'm going to be getting a Rekka point, which I can then use to reroll, not reroll, but switch failed hits into successes. Let's see, on a 5+, and I get 2 5s and 1 5 and a 6. Do I want to use a Rekka point? I don't believe I do. So for the needs, the warrior or the brawler, sorry, he saves on a 5 plus, and I also do have blast 1, so I'll need to check what it does because I don't really remember. And hi Didi, hi everybody, welcome. Wait, hey everybody, and thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you guys enjoy. I've been hitching for some kill team, and this is one way to play. And each secondary targets of your choice. Okay. Roll sequence. Okay. Secondary targets are other operatives visible to and within X. Is he visible? No. So blast won't work. Okay. Your toes feel like they're made of ice. Dude, I don't live there, and I know that pain. I don't live there and I do know that pain. It sucks. Okay, I think that's it for rules for me. Let me see. Yeah, just range 8, which I am, and last one. So, and he saves the crit on a 6. So it's just normal damage, which is 4 damage. He's now at how many wounds? 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7 is at 3 wounds remaining. First blood has been achieved. And then for his next activation, what can he do? Will he do anything actually? Or will he just stay there? Let me see if this... No, this is not within 1 inch, so it doesn't really matter. I think I'll just move him like this. Now, yeah, I'll move him closer to his little buddy. And that's done for the orcs. Now for the last 2 needs. Let's see. Let's have this guy. Actually, he is going to run over here. Let me go to the other side. Because he's going to be running over here, so 3 inches, then 3 more inches to open the door. I think they need to be within 1. Yeah, so I should be fine like this to open the hatch door. And he is going to end his turn. And now for the orcs, I can either charge. No, I think I can charge, can I? It's 1 activation only, because I do have the... Since I have no more operatives to activate, I can go again, but I can use just the 1 action, 1 point actions. So let me see if I can find them. Where are they at? Where are they at? Imperium. These are the kill zones. There we go. The actions. So I can... Yeah, no, I can charge. I can charge. But I can only move 2, so no point in doing that. So I think I'll just move the 2 inches first. And I believe I'll be moving the 2 inches. Oh no, actually I can open the door. Also, that's another option. Nah. I'll move 2 inches, which will... decisions. No, I think I'll shoot again. Yeah, I'll shoot him again. I'll shoot the same guy. So, 6 attacks again. With the Wrecker Boss Knob, with the rocket pistol. Shooting at the Thermagant here. So 6 attacks, hitting on 5s. Let's see. Okay, only 1 hits. Not so good this time. And I do gain another Wrecker point, so I'm up to 2. Which I will be not spending this time. And then he's going to be making 3 saves on a 5+. And he doesn't actually. So he's gone. This is first bloods. There we go. Got one Termagants down. A bazillion more to go. Okay. And now for the last activation of the, what is it? The turn sequence of the turn. Let's say turn. I'll activate the big one, the big boy, the heavy. Sorry, the, what is it? The warrior marksman, and he's gonna move 2 inches to the door, then 1 inch insides, goes 2 and 2 inches diagonally, like so. And sorry, he's going to actually switch to, am I? Yeah, I'm visible on him. So he's going to switch to engage order. I forgot to do this. And he is going to be shooting at the poor little squig. So he's got 4 attacks, hitting on a 4+. Ooh, 3 6s and a 4. Damn, I think that's the squig done. I think the squig is no more. The squig saves on a 5+. Let's see, maybe. No. Yeah, the squig goes kaboom, unfortunately. Damn. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, I can do an explosion with him. Explosive. Can perform a shoot action with his weapon while within control range of an enemy. Nope. Okay, so it doesn't really matter if I explode or not. So I'll choose not to explode with him. There he goes. Well, there goes the squig. That sucks. And that marks the end of the first turn. So let's switch everybody to the concealed order. And I'm kind of sad for the squig. And this guy needs to be in attack order because squigs only go to attack order. I forgot. Okay. Switch everybody up. Good thing that they are expendable. Otherwise, this could lead to some trouble. And this one also like this. Okay, so everybody is ready to go again. Okay, so roll for initiative. Poor Louis Gitz. Yeah, I mean it's fair. I did kill one Hormagons, so it's only fair, I guess. Okay, so we both rolled a 2. Let's roll again, and I both rolled a 6. Okay, and he won the priority roll, so he's going first with a 5, and I rolled a 2, unfortunately. Okay, that sucks. Right, so I think the best thing that the AI or the opponent can do is to pretty much rush the squig, but at the same time, if he dies, I can blow him up. But yeah, I do think that's the higher mind manipulating the dice. Dudes, I swear to you, they are. Go. Okay, so I have 2 options, which are fairly good ones for them. One is for him to activate, move here and shoot my boy. and the other one is for either the Tormagants, probably the Harmagants, to come here and whack the squig. Because if it's only the Harmagants and the squig explodes, well, who cares? It's just Tormagant or Harmagant, no problem. If I do end up charging with a squig, it's way worse for them. So I think that's the more rational thing for them to do, to rush in with the Hormagaunts. What do you guys think? I think that's the one that makes more sense in my mind. Let me put these ones here because they look pretty. They look pretty. Okay, so I'll do like that. Yeah, I think I'll just end up charging with the Dormagant and see if he can kill the squeak. So attack order. Let's go. And he's going to be charging, which is way more than he needs. So I'll put him like this. And then he's going to fight. So the trooper, he hits 4 attacks on a 4+. Okay. They do look cool. Should make a short tutorial on them. Who does look cool? Sorry, Inquisitor. The Tyranids or the orcs? Okay, so the trooper 4 attacks and a 4+ with ceaseless, and ceaseless means what exactly? Let me check again. The smoke clouds. Oh yeah, yeah. It's very simple. I don't know the name in English, but it's pretty much like some kind of foam, you see, and then one of the candle things underneath, and you just paint them black on top. But yeah, I can do something like that. I can do a straight up tutorial on them, although we don't have the materials to make others. But yeah, I can do it in the future, no problem. And ceaseless, I can reroll any of my attacks. Okay, of 1. Okay, so I can reroll once with the trooper. Okay, so on a 4+, no ones, but I do have 4 hits. And now for the squeak, saving on 5s. And I do save, I can save the crits, and I will be using 1 CP. I mean, we both 1 CPs, but I don't think the AI can use, so I'll use 1 CP, go back to 2, to reroll 1. Hey, yay! I got 2 saves. So I saved the 6 with the 6, and the 5 with the 5. So the Hive Minds is trying to manipulate the dice, but we're pushing through. Okay, so now that's done, and I do know that this guy is in trouble. I have 2 options with him, and he is the tank buster. So I can either dash and shoot, because he does have blast 1, doesn't matter, and heavy. What does heavy mean? It says heavy dash only. Heavy. Where is heavy? Heavy. Cannot use his weapon in activation in which he moves, and he cannot move in activation in which he uses the weapon. Where X is the move action, that move is allowed. Okay, so I can dash and shoot him, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Sure, let's go for it. So he is going to dash 3 inches, going to switch to engage order, move 3 inches, so right outside of cover, like a true orc. Hey, I probably don't want to do that, but at the same time, it's orcs. You know, it's orcs. They They be orking, you know. They do what they do. Okay, so pretty much in this scenario, I just use the needs because I mean, it looks cool, and actually, and also needs versus orcs. Come on. And they are pretty much the not their usual profiles. I'm using the NPO data cards that you can see here. So this is what I'm doing. So the leapers are not really the leapers, neither are the warriors. You know what I mean? I just adapted to all these stats here, and then throw up like much more models. So in this case, they have 90 wounds total, which is way more than I have. Okay, so 6 attacks. I gain 1 Rekka point, which I will probably use now if I end up rolling badly. The Mel Terminators, I bet. I bet, dude, I bet. Tyranids are scary. 2, 4, 6. Okay. So, hitting on a 4 plus and damage 4 to 5 if it crits. So, we've got a crit and 2 hits, and I am going to switch one of these to a hit as well using one of my Rekka points. Okay, so you've got 4 total. Let's see if the marksman can save them. So saving on 4 plus. Here we go. And he saves all of them, even the crits. So he only takes what? 4 damage. He takes 4 damage, goes down to 8. Okay. The orc is in danger. In some form of danger. Actually, sorry, I'm going to reroll them because I think this one should be the heavy marksman. So yeah, I'll reroll these guys. I'm sorry, I'll reroll the fail one because saving on a 3. So yeah, he saves. Okay. This one is actually the heavy marksman. Yeah, I think that's it. Because the warrior... Is he? No, yeah, he's the heavy marksman. That's it. Yeah, that's the right. That's the right one. Okay. And now that he's out of danger, what do I want to do? What would the needs do? Well, rush forward, I guess. I want to need to look into NPO game with the Necrons. Looks fun. Yeah, they do. I mean, NPO games do look fun. Especially if you play with like a team, a proper team, you know? But yeah, these look kind of fun, I must say. I must admit. So I think I'll charge with the warrior, the brawler. So yeah, he's just going to switch up to engage order, and since the squig didn't die, he will charge him like so, and freeze up the door for anybody else to move through. Okay, so that's his first activation. Then he will fight said squig, and we've got 4 attacks, hitting on a 4 plus, rerolling 1. Just one or all ones? Let me check. I think he... Any. So rerolling ones. So no ones, but I do have 2 crits and a normal. Okay, not so good. And the squig is saving on 5s, I believe. Yes, he is. Which, hey, I did save everything. So I got a 6. Oh no, I didn't save everything. Ooh, no, I think Squeak is dead. Let me see. So he does 4 damage. So yeah, I can use 2 of my successes to block crits, and the other success the other crits to block a crit, and just take the normal damage, which is 4 damage, right? Yes, 4 damage. So my squeak is down to 1 wound. Damn. Poor guy. He. He. Oh boy. Can he shoot in combat? Yes. Yes, he can. Okay, so I think I'm going to activate the squeak and blow him up. Let's blow up the squig! Okay, I do not get any Rekka points with the squig, which is unfortunately, but I do have 6 attacks with blast 1 and explosive, which is a rule that it says, um, which says I can use this even if the enemy operative, because I don't select any, but I can use it even if I'm within the control. What is it? Control range of an enemy operative. So yeah. So 6 attacks on a 4 plus with blast 1. So here we go. 4 plus, and we do have 4 of them. One of which is a crit. I'm resolving first the Hermagant. So we've got 3. He's saving on a 5 plus, which he didn't save any of them. So poof, this one goes bye bye. And now for the big menace. 2, 4, 6. Okay, 6 again, 4 plus, and we have 3 of them. Do I want to reroll a fail? That's the question. Yeah, I think I'll spend 1 CP and reroll a fail into a crit success. Cool. So we've got 2 crits and 3 normal successes. Now for the warrior, saving on a 4 plus, and he saves 1. Oof. So damage wise, I've got 8 damage, so 18 damage total with the bomb, and it is enough to destroy the warrior. And the squeak also goes well, the squeak is all over the walls basically. The squeak is no more. Cool. So now we move on to the other guys, the other Tyranids. And I think I'll activate this one. Or, yeah, I'll activate this one. And he is going to move, so 5 inches. So you got 1 to the door, 2 to go across. So he can move. Huh. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I'm just going to move him like this, actually. So 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, and then another one for 6, and then he is going to, yeah, yeah, I think, no, I couldn't, because I need to end up on the other side of the door, I guess. So he's gonna dash this way and stay in concealed order. Dashing to the other side to get near his buddy. Okay. This one's done. This dude, he is going to spend 1 action to open the door. Is he? No, I think I'll leave him to later, actually. What I am going to do is activate him. And I think I should be able to get a charge on the other guys. Yeah. and orcs be orking. So you could number the NPOs and roll a dice with the size of activates to make it random. Yeah, I could, but I mean, I'm trying to do it like a logical way. I mean, trying to like playing on their side and on my side as well, which is kind of weird because well, I do know what I want to do, and I do know also what they want to do. So I don't know because here's the thing now. Like I made the decision here to try and blow up the squig with the Hormaganda only. I could have done any other things. For example, I could have shot him first instead of getting shots to see if I could kill him. But I did decide to destroy the squig, and it did kind of backfire. So, for example, now I can choose. This is beneficial for me. For example, I can choose to charge him, and this way I don't think the Thermagant can like get inside this wall, like get on this side of the wall. I'm not sure. So I think what I'll do just to make it more interesting is I'll move him, charge him this one, these Termagants, and then charge with him the other guy. I think it should be more interesting, but yeah, I could definitely do it to make it more random. Um, because like here for example, the only thing they say like behavior wise is the NPO brawlers. Well, they try to get within engagements range, which is what I've been trying to do, and the marksmen pretty much basically do whatever I've been doing with them, which is basically just keeping them back and shooting as much as I can. Okay, and he's still in cover, like not for him, but for other guys. But yeah, I can like for example shoot him and then move to cover. Yeah, which is pretty much what I'm going to do next. So yeah, but for now, I am going to be charging with the orc, this wrecker boy, and he moves 2, goes to 3 to get on this side of the door. Then it's just 3 inches, which he can pretty much do because it's a charge. And there we go. So got a charge. On each charge, I do gain 1 wrecker point. And now I'm going to be fighting the Termagant. So let's see. Bear in mind, this is my first time doing these kind of games. So so the Wrecker Boy Fighter. Bridge markers. Huh. Okay. So for attacks, hitting on a 3 plus with brutal, which means I believe he can only save on 6s. Let me double check. Brutal, yeah, can only block with critical successes. So, okay, since I'm going to fight, I do gain another record point, so I'm up to 4 now. So 4 attacks, 3 plus. And only 2 end up hitting. I'm going to spend 1 record point, sure, to get another success. So I've got 3 successes, and now he is saving on 6s only because of brutal. Oh, sorry, no, that's not how it works. We both roll to see what happens. Yeah, we roll first, and since I'm the one deciding to do things first, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, I keep forgetting. This is my second time playing Kill Team, so bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, so what do I want to do? He's got 12 wounds. The brawler has 7, and then we have another guy coming in with 10 wounds on him. So I think I will first. Sorry, you got 2. No, it was 3 successes or 2 successes. I don't remember. I think it was 3 successes. Let me make sure. Let me go back on the footage. think it was 3 successes. So yeah, I'll leave it like that. I believe it was 3. So I'll attack first, and he blocks. Then he attacks me. So I lose what? 3. I take 3 damage. So 12, 11, 10, 9 wounds remaining. So I'm up to 9. And now I choose to attack him and deal 5 damage. No, I can't do this. Yeah, I can. Yeah, take my guns. So yeah, 5 damage dealt to him, and he is down to 2 wounds. And now he attacks me back, and I go down to 5, right? So it's 3 damage. No, I go down to 6 damage, 6 wounds on the orc, and then with the final blow, I kill the Hormagaunts. There he goes. Okay. The thing is, now my orc is badly damaged, so it's gonna be interesting. Okay, now let's see what we want to activate first. Or next, actually. Yeah, I think I'll activate the Leaper, which is a tough brawler. So yeah, I'll activate him first, move him to engage action, and he's going to charge the orc. The Break-a-Boy. And let's see if he can finish the job on the boy, on my boy. So 4, and he's got how many? 4 as well. Rerolling ones on him, and I just have brutal, so he can reroll the ones. I do not get a record point, or do I? Because I'm using a fight. How does it work? Do I get a record point? For each attack, is shooting, fighting, or retaliating. So I do gain a record points as well. Cool. Okay. And he's got 3 successes. One of them is a crit, which is rough. And I have just 2, I believe, because I'm hitting on trees. Although I can change one to a success and reroll another dice from the CP. Should I do that? Not sure. Oops, not this. The data cards. He's the fighter. So yeah, it's a 3+. So I have 1 crit and 1 success. And do I want to? Yeah, I'll spend 1 record points to turn 1 into a success, and then I will use my last CP to reroll the fail into a success. Cool. So do I want to play this safe? I think I should play this safe. So he goes first, actually, and he will. I mean, it doesn't matter, because the only thing I'm going to do, just to make it quick, is I'll block everything, and then I'll hit with my last with my crits, basically, because I can. No, I can't. How much damage is the crit? The crit is 5 damage, so I'll go down to 1 wound remaining. Do I want to be that careless? I mean, I'm an orc. No, I can block crits, and then I can block everything else and deal the normal damage, which is 5. So that's what I'll do. I'll choose to block 3 times and attack with the last one, because I did manage to get all my rolls, and he failed 1. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll block everything, and then he takes 5 damage. So he goes down to 5 wounds remaining. Right, that's his turn. Okay, let's see. So you got the Hormagant here. Also, that could. No, it's my turn. It's my turn. And being my turn, I think I'll charge with the Demolisher. So switch him to engage action and charge the need. Oh no, this is the heavy brawler actually. Sorry, this is 5 attacks. Oh no, I messed up. Hold on, let's not do this. This is heavy brawler, so I need to roll one more. He hits. So yeah, he doesn't take any damage. I'll block everything. Sorry guys. That's the thing with playing solo. Hello, hello. Gotta go back to work. Just wanted to throw a few likes. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Bane Terrible. Thank you so much. Thank you for much for stopping by. Hope you did enjoy little bits of gameplay. NPO mission. I'm trying out. I'm still learning the game, so yeah. Hope it was fun to you. Thank you. And since he's a heavy brawler, he can attack 2 times. So he will do that. I'm sorry, guys. The guy with the arms up, he's the heavy one, and the other one is the normal one. So another fight action is going to be happening. So he's got 5 attacks on a 3+, and rerolling ones. And I do have only 4. So let's see. I do gain 1 record point again. Oof. Okay. And he's got all successes because he's a 3+. Yeah, 4 successes. Oh, sorry, 5 successes, and I failed 1. And I'm out of CPs. I can spend 1 record point to turn it into a success, which I will. So this is what we've rolled. I'll not move the dices. I'll leave them here. So he's the first one. So he's going to attack with the crits, and I'll choose to block with 2 successes, I believe. Should I do that, or should? No, I think the best thing for the needs to do is to block. Oh no, he can't because of brutal. He can only block with crits. Yeah, so it really doesn't matter, does it? Because I can spend 2 successes to block crits. And then he's got how much damage? 4, 5. So yeah, for example, if I choose to attack, he cannot block. So it's what? 5 damage to him. He goes down to 10, it goes to 5. And then I take 4 damage. Oh yeah, I can kill him. Is there a way for him not to die? Yes, there is. So he will choose to block. Yeah, so he'll choose to block. Oh no, he can't. He can't block. Because of brutal. Yeah, he can't block. And the live stopped on TikTok due to inactivity, of course. Of course. So guys, sorry for taking this long. It's my first time, like I said before, or the second time actually. And I'm trying to do this the best way possible for both scenarios. But since I have brutal, there's really no way he can block. So the best thing I can do for him is to, for example, I can block the success, take 4 damage, or not even block the crit success. Yeah, I can just take the crits, go down to 1 wounds, and then no, I can't. Damn. Yeah. I think that's the I'm still deciding. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. So I'll block the crit, the success with 2 successes. Then I'll attack the normal one, which would bring him down to 5 HP. Then he attacks me. I'll take it because I didn't block, and I choose to attack back, and he dies. Yeah. And does the rest of the damage? Inquisitor. if I kill an enemy operative during the fight resolution, do I take the rest of the successful damage that was dealt, or does the sequence end when he's dealt enough damage? You know what I mean? For example, uh, I rolled difficult. Yeah. Because I mean, I'm trying to do this the best way for both ways, not just for me. You know what I mean? So, for example, I rolled 4 successes and he rolled 5 successes. One of them is a crit. So the thing is, he can only block with critical successes because I do have the brutal rule on me. So, for example, I think I rolled like this or something like that. So pretty much 3 successes. So first thing, he chooses to attack me with a crit. I choose to block with 2 normal successes and no damage is dealt. Cool. My turn. I choose to attack. He cannot block, so he takes 5 damage. Right? It's 5 damage. 5-6, I believe. The profile. It is 5-6. So 5 damage is dealt to him. Then it's his turn. He attacks me back. So he attacks me with a normal attack. I take what? 4 damage. I'm down to 2 wounds. Cool. I then attack him back, and it's another 5 damage, which is enough for me to kill him. Does the rest of his damage proceeds to occur, or does it stay does it dissolve? You know what I mean? Because if it dissolves, so to speak, the orc boy does survive. If not, he also perishes with the nids. I think it makes sense for the damage to be dealt pretty much everything at the same time, so no damage is dissolved. You know what I mean? And yeah, after the action. So I do believe the damage is dealt. So yeah, both of them end up killing each other. So the orc boy does die. I'll do it like that. If not, you guys can just correct me in the comments below. For your Gitz on YouTube and for your Gitz on TikTok, well, do end up correct me later on, please. So yeah, that's that for him. Now it's back on my turn, and whew, not going so good, is it? Let's do what are we gonna do? I am going to move with him and try and shoot the Tyranids. So welcome everybody to the live stream. Welcome guys, welcome back. Sorry, the live did go down because of the inactivity. Basically I didn't resolve the captcha. My bad, I forgot about that part. So yeah, I'm sorry. So I'll move 2 inches. Sorry, I'll move 1 inch, which is 2 because I did cross the door. So I'll then move another 3, and I cannot shoot the Tyranids. So yeah, he'll just stay there like this. I can dash. That's true. No, I think I'll leave him there. Okay. Now for the Nid's part, he is going to stay in conceal order, and he's going to move 6, which is not enough, so he's going to dash. So he gets up to the door. Now do I want to open the door? That's the real question. I don't think so, because then he cannot get to him. So yeah, he will not open the door. He will stay there and breathe through the cracks of the door. on the on the Orc Smasher. Not the Orc Smasher, sorry. The Orc Boy Demolisher. I believe that's the Breakaboy Demolisher. Yeah. So I think I'll leave him there and chill for a little bit. Yeah. So goes back to me, and this guy he is going to stay in concealed order, or it doesn't really matter. So sure, concealed order. So he moves 2 inches, goes to 3 basically to get to this side of the door, and then he moves another 3, and then dashes 3. Okay, there you go. Now for the needs, I'll move with this guy, and he is going to move and dash basically. So I've got what? 3 inches going to 4 because of the door. 4 and another 2. 5, 6. And then 3 more to dash up to here to the middle of the hallway. So everybody's getting ready to attack each other. Let's see who can survive. Now let's go for the boss, the Rekka boss. He is going to stay in engage order, and he's going to move. Yeah, do a normal move. So this is 3 inches, 4 because of the door, and he's going to shoot directly at the squig, or not squig. It's 8 inches, but yeah, should be well within 8 inches. Yeah, yes it is. So yeah, he's going to shoot at the needs right in front of him. So range 8, it's 6 attacks. I do get 1 Rekka point. So it's hitting on a 5+, and blast, which won't do anything. So let's see, 5+, and I do get 2 successes and a crit. I won't be turning anything into a success. I want to keep the Rekka points, and this guy is saving on force. So 4+. He does save 2, which I'll choose to block the normal damage. So he takes 5 damage total, and from 10 he goes to 5. Okay. What do we have next? Sure, we will do him, and he is just going to move and dash all the way to the door. And now it goes back to me, and I only have 1 activation left. And how do I want to do this now? Do I want to? Oh no, no. I'll just activate him and leave him like this. Because here's the thing: if I activate him and then charge, it means I cannot fight, and then they can fight me, which is bad. On the other hand, if they activate first, they can then open the door and charge me, which is 2 actions, which leave them with no actions to be had, and then no actions to be completed. So it means I can then shoot them, or sorry, I can attack them, and they cannot attack me at the same turn they charge, which should be safer or safe-ish. We'll see. Okay, so it leaves the last Tyrannid warrior. Oh no, sorry, have another Termagant here, and he is going to move, into attack position, not attack position, but engage order, and he is going to charge. It should be more than enough. 6, 7/8 goes to 7 inches. He's way more than enough. So 7 inches, and he's just wanna charge the Demolisher Boy, which is a death sentence to the Hormagat. But come on, they're Tyranids. That's what they do. So the Wrecker Boy Demolisher, no, not Demolisher, the Wrecker Boy Crusher is 4 attacks. And he's got brutal and shock, which is very scary. And he's also armored up, but that's only for shooting. Oh, sorry, never mind. It's for shooting, fighting, or retaliating. My opponent cannot retain attack dice results of less than 6 as critical successes, which doesn't really do anything. And smash, whenever you strike, you can move the enemy operative in a straight line, increment of 1 inch. If you do, it must end further away from this operative. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's resolve the attacks then. So 4 on my part, and how many on his part? Is 4 as well. Rerolling 1s on him. And I do have brutal and shock. Shock, I need to remind myself what it is. Shock means the first time I strike with a critical success in each sequence, I can discard one of my opponent's unresolved successes. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. To the dice cam. Boy, I failed everything. Oh, I do gain 1 record points, so I'm up to 5. But I think I'll spend 4 of them to make it so everything is a success. Or no, actually, no. I will turn 1 into a success because I am hitting on 3+. Yeah, he's hitting me on a 5 or 4+. Sorry. So these 2 are fails. So I spend 1 record point, and I do spend another one to gain 2 successes. So he attacks me with the crits. I cannot save it, so I will take 4 damage, which I'll mark it here. I'll put these dice over here. So 4 damage that I've been dealt. Then I will attack him, which is brutal, so he cannot save. And he's 5 damage, so he goes to 2. Then he attacks me back, which is another 3 damage this time. So 4, 5, 6, 7 damage total he dealt to me. And then I whack him again, and I end up destroying the enemy at the cost of a lot of my HP as well. So I'm at 8 wounds remaining. Sorry, no, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm at 5 wounds remaining. Oof. No problem. You're gonna have dinner with friends. Enjoy. Sorry, thank you so much, dudes. See you later. Have a good one. Have a good one, Sworn. Enjoy yourself. Okay, and this should be kind of near the end as well. Not gonna lie. Okay, that leaves him to activate, which he will. He is going to shoot at the guy who shot him back. So it's a heavy marksman. He's got 4 attacks, hitting on a 3+. And he can shoot 2 times, which is scary. Not gonna lie. So 4 attacks hitting on 3 plus, which he does hit you. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't have ceaseless, so it's a crit and a success. And for my part, I am saving on force, so I don't save any of them. That's scary. And I don't have any rerolls, and I don't think I can use a record points to reroll this. So yeah, I take a total for now of 4 damage, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage dealt to my poor little boy. He's at 5 HP remaining, 5 wounds. And now for his next attack, shooting him again. 4 attacks, 3 plus. So a success and a crit. And on my part, 4 plus. I do get 1 crit success and 2 fails. So I will save the crits, and I will take another 3 damage. So I'm down to 2. Oof. That's a little scary. And I am going to move him. He can move 6. How much is this? Yeah, it should be more than enough for him to get into cover. So we've got 4 for him to move across the door, and another 2 to get into cover. Damn you, marksman! Okay. And that's the end of the turning points. So let's flip everything back again. Now we are at round 3. And let's see who can win priority this time, because this is a big one, I must say. This should be a big turn. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so let's roll for priority. He wins priority again with a 3. And I roll a 2. So he does go first. The NPO does go first. And what a better way to start if not by rushing in, I guess. Sure. So this Hormagaunt is going to switch into engage order, and he is going to spend 1 AP to open the blast door, and then he is going to charge. So 6, 7, 8 is more than enough for him to get on the other side of the door. Yeah, it's just going to charge like this. And he cannot fight because he's only got 2 APs, so that's his turn. Now, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to I want to activate him and switch him to engage order. And he is going to shoot at the leaper that's right in front of him, which is in conceal order, but it doesn't matter because he is out in the open. Okay, so this guy is a tank buster rocketeer, and he didn't move, so he's going to use these pulsar rockets. Pulsar rockets? Yeah, I think so. No. Let's just do normal one. Yeah, normal one. So rocket rack. That's the one. Blast 2, heavy, limited, relentless. Relentless means I can reroll something, I believe. What is it? Relentless. I can reroll any of my attack dice. Cool. So I gain 1 Raka points, and it's 6 attacks. Hitting on a 5 plus. Blast 2, which doesn't really matter because there's nothing for me to blast away. So, limited, doesn't matter, it's just the only time I'm going to do this. So, okay, so 5 plus, and I do have 2 crits, and do I want to... Do I need to? No, I don't think I need to. Yeah, I don't need to switch any of them to successes. So I got 2 crits and 2 successes. Now for the brawler to save, which is the... Oh no, I do probably need, because it's a heavy brawler, isn't he? No, he's not. He's a normal one. Okay. He saves on a 4 plus. This is 5 damage if any of the crits do pass. Yeah, should be fine. So 2 is 3 on a 4 plus. They save all, and they got a crit save. Now, how much damage is on the table on my side is... So, if let's see. He can save 1 of the crits, obviously, he's going to do that. And then he can either save 2 of the saves and take 5 damage, which is enough to kill him. Or, nope, it's enough to kill him either way, because it's 4-5. So yeah. Who the thunk? A tank weapon ended up killing the Tyrannid. Okay, there goes another one. Another one bites the dust. And now he is going to reposition himself just behind the wall. Yeah. Just to keep him a little bit safer. Now this guy is going to move into attack order. And he is going to charge my Orc Boy Demolisher. And he's going to fight. So, 4 attacks on a 4 plus. And then for me, he's a Breaker Boy Demolisher. So he has 4 attacks on a 3 plus, and I can detonate his attacks, which I will because it's fun. Sounds fun at least. So, 4 attacks hitting on a 4 plus on his side, and then 4 attacks on my side hitting on a 3 plus, and he can reroll hit rolls of 1. So he can reroll this into a 1 into a 1. Good. I gain 1 record points. Also, which let me pop one of them out. Where are they at? Oh, I don't have any more. Oh, do I do? It's over here. Cool. And okay, I have lethal 5 plus. What does it mean? Is it a crit, basically? Is that it? Lethal. A critical success. Okay, so yeah. So I have 2 crits. This is the fail on his part. And 2 normal ones. And he does only have 2 normals. So can he survive this actually? Because I can do d6 plus 6 damage. Or 2d6 plus 6 if it's a critical success. So yeah, I'll do that. So okay, so I'll take the normal damage, which is what? Is 4 damage. Sure, I'll take the 4 damage. Then I'll use a crit to detonate. So I'm going to roll first for the big one. So it's 2d6 plus 6 damage. and even one rank point plus 1 for each operative that was incapacitating during the section. Okay, so this 6 plus 6, 2d6, so 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, sorry, 13, 14. So 14 damage total on the first one to the to the brawler, which is more than enough to kill him. And then I take another 4 damage, and then I'll do another. No, this is not just the one detonation. Oh no, because this is and each other operative within its control range, which there's another one. So I'll roll again. So this time is 3, so 6, 7. Yeah, it's more than enough to kill the other guy as well. And with another success, he is dead. So okay, so this guy is really cool. This guy is amazing, actually. I hope I did this right. If not, you guys can correct me in the comments, and you guys can also correct me on TikTok. I believe I'm doing everything right. If not, well, I'm sorry. I am but a man. So yeah, this guy is amazing. I gotta say, these dudes wrecks. And is it worth it for me to continue? I really don't think so because I only have the marksman left on the NPO side, and I can just push everything out and kill him either way. So I think it will only be dragging out the game for longer, and there's really no need for it. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think this is it. This has been an NPO mission. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'll take off the phone from the mount now to show you guys on TikTok the battle map. This is the setup from Gallowdark. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a follow, drop some likes, share, and trash talk the opponent. Yeah, I can't do it here, otherwise I'll get banned or anything else. So yeah, I won't do it. I'll do it in my head because the opponent is in my head. So yeah, I'll do just like that. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. This has been a game of Kill Team with the NPO data cards. Next time I think I'll make it more hard for me, like with more tougher enemies. But yeah, I think this is it. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. Bye bye, guys. Hope you guys, and thank you for all the likes and all the support for the gifts. We are nearly at 1,000 likes. Thank you, Inquisitor. Thank you, Sworn. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, everybody who stopped by and liked the live and interacted. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Hey, 1,000! Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. But yeah, bye bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye. And for you Gitz on TikTok as well. Oh, sorry, on YouTube as well. Thank you so much. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.